Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya-madhyamam Asmadacharya-paryantam Vande Guru-paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. Today I will express a few words about taming the mind. Mind is not wild, uncontrollable as you are constantly taught or as you constantly think, understand. Because you try to create war with yourself, the fight with yourself, you go on feeling mind is uncontrollable. It's like you try to pull your own shoes and fly. When you fail 2 times, you think the flying is impossible. Flying is not impossible. Flying is possible. The process you are using may be wrong. The method you are using may be wrong. There is a very beautiful enlightened master, alchemist. Not only master, alchemist. Alchemist means who can transmit enlightenment through medications, through medicines, through herbs. Siddhas. He writes continuously verses calling the mind as my inner ghost, my inner ghost. It's called agape, means the ghost which is there inside. When I read the verses, I realized it's a very powerful technique. Actually, whatever problem the mind creates, he gives solution for the mind verbally, keeping the mind outside as a ghost. He says, "Oh my inner ghost, listen, this is the truth." You may think it's a play, but I tell you, just try this. Such powerful process. Whenever you have a problem, of course you have always, just get into your room or place where you can sit and talk to yourself, where you will not be in a trouble or mess for talking to yourself. Because in the society, you can't talk to yourself openly. So find a place and clearly visualize that your inner ghost, your mind is sitting in front of you, and talk, verbally answer the problem. You do not know the power of this method, process, technique. Don't feel shy, don't feel timid, don't feel disturbed. Verbally tell your mind, hey, this is not the problem, this is not the solution, this is the problem, this is the solution. You don't know the power of uttered words. See, the words which are going on inside you, till they pass through the vak, they will not be clear, stable, recorded in your brain. So all your problems, if they have the power of 66%, the uttered words will have the power of 100%. So when you utter a word towards your mind, suddenly so much of clarity will happen. Your mind will just settle down, keep quiet. It's like a baby, it's like a child. See, it is a ghost as long as you don't know how to tame it. But the moment you know how to tame it, it's a child, just a simple child. Same way, child also, when you don't know how to tame it, it's a ghost only. When you have to tame it, it is a child. Same way ghost. When you don't know how to tame, it is a ghost. When you know how to tame, it is a child. All you need is a simple friendliness with your mind and sit alone. Tell clearly your mind the solution for your problem. Just start talking to your mind, nothing else. You may think, how can this be so powerful? I tell you, when I read that master's verses, I really saw it's a very powerful method, technique. And I gave it to many disciples and it works. It really works. Sit and tell your frightened, greedy mind, whatever the mind is feeling, hey, this is not the truth. You know. If you don't know, better now you know. This is going to be the solution. This is the way it is going to be. Let us face it. Let us live it. Let us go through it. Let us be. Clearly, verbally talk. By the time when you talk, you will have the clarity. Either you are having the problem which is not there, or you are overacting, or at least you will be clear, you don't know the solution for some problems you have. So that you can concentrate your energy only on those problems. You don't need to be wasting your problems on all, your energy on all problems. Many times, till you utter, you will be thinking the same problem morning, evening, noon, every time. And you would have find the solution 10 times and you would have forgotten the solution. Again, you will not know that you already found the solution, you will be reinventing. Reinvention of the solution itself takes away your so much time. Once you sit and talk to your mind and tell the solutions you found, it will be recorded in the non-mechanical parts of your brain. Your mind will not ask that same problem. It happened in my own life. When I was a small boy, this Yogi Ram Sarat Kumar, he will always sit in burial ground. He is a Agori Sampradaya sannyasi. He will always sit in burial ground and meditate. He is a Mahapurusha, Siddha Purusha. And whenever I go around the hill, I will go and sit at his feet to have his darshan. The big thing is, one of the important thing about him, he will always be smoking the village bidi. Bidi means the village cigarette. And no smell will be around him. And the cremation ground, even if they burn bodies, in his breathing space, that burning smell will not be there. It's a very amazing thing. So once I was telling him, many people tell me about this ghost and all that. Every time when I come here to have your darshan, I am afraid of ghost. What should I do? He just said, a ghost is nothing but your own projection. There is no such thing as ghost. I said, it is your idea, but the fear is different. It's deep. He just said only one thing. Hey, tell your mind verbally, ghost is mental projection, your own projection. Don't be afraid. I said, how can that work? He said, just try. Maybe 2 or 3 times I told my mind. I tell you honestly, after that, never ever even that fear idea came up. If it comes up, I have to give solution. It never came up again. Anything, when you utter it clearly to your mind, it gets recorded into your system so strongly, you will remember very clearly you already invented the solution for it. You don't need to rethink, go through the same groove and reinvent the solution. So, today's my message is, any problem with your mind, of course, your mind is all problem, always problem, and all the problem. Sit with your mind and tell your mind. Find a corner where you will not be disturbed or mistaken if you speak to your mind, And maybe you can put a board, I am busy with my mind, don't disturb. And talk to your mind, hey, come on, this is what you are worrying for last 3.5 hours. But the solution can be only this or this. You are up in the wall, nothing can be done. Now what are we going to do? Should we think of something else and continue our routine, or you want us to be just stuck and sitting here, stuck with a deep worry and confusion? What should we do? Simple question. If your mind says, no, I am only interested in confusion, all right, be confused, nothing wrong. Then say, anyhow, I have decided to be confused, let me be confused, nothing wrong, nothing can be done. Being clear. The verbal communication with your mind will make many things clear in you. And this is what I call taming the mind. Just try for 1 week, nothing else. So many fears, so many attachments, so many aversion, so many hatreds, you already found solution 20 times. Unfortunately, you forget it because it was never uttered, it was never recorded, you just forget it. And again when that problem comes, you again start reinventing and you think, oh, I should find out a solution for this. You go on and on and on and on. It takes some 5-6 hours, suddenly, oh, I found this 10 days before, after spending 10 hours. So talking to your mind, taming the mind is a very powerful process, very, very powerful process which can lead you directly to the silence of the mind, means Jivan Mukti. So just use this one simple process to sort out. You can even talk to your body. Of course, body is extension of mind, nothing but extension of mind. So any sickness, any mental disturbance, anything you can handle just by talking to it in a very friendly way. That's all, nothing else. That's all, nothing else. So let you all tame the mind and terminate the mind once for all, so that you are living enlightenment. Let you all achieve and radiate enlightenment and live and radiate the eternal bliss. Nithyananda. Thank you.